Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raja's Kakasungura YouTube channel, and a big thank you to each and every one of you for the massive support. May God bless you so much. You up to your fourth generation for your continued support. Actually, so many people share our content, so many people advise us, and we really thank you so much. We value you as our fans. If you're watching this video, kindly make sure you click that subscriber button and turn on your notification bell. We wanted to reach 15,000 subscribers by the end of this month, but we are on 18th and we are heading to 12,000. I don't know if we will achieve that, but then if we can't, we'll try another day. You know, the Deputy President William Ruto has been campaigning for the past few months, if not years, crying on the high cost of living in Kenya. That has been his backbone campaign strategy. Amekuwa akitumia bei ya bidhaa nchini Kenya kama nguzo ya kampeni zake. Amekuwa akisema kwamba Raila Odinga ndiye amefanya bei ya unga imepanda. Raila Odinga ndiye amefanya bei ya mafuta ikapanda. Raila Odinga ndiye amefanya bei ya vyakula ikapanda. Hilo ndilo William Ruto amekuwa akikampeinia. Wakati alitoa manifesto yake, the time he revealed his manifesto, immediately after launching, immediately after the night ended, immediately after he stepped out of that podium, Ruto forgot about this manifesto and Raila Odinga became an agenda. I have not seen William Ruto and his team, Rigathi Gachagua, campaign as per their manifesto. We expected, as I always say, after launching their manifestos, we expected people to now have a campaign direction. Whatever they speak in public, it must go hand in hand with their manifesto. So, William Ruto abandoned his manifesto, akaanza kusema bei ya unga, and they said, if elected, you know, I was trying to understand Ruto's campaign strategy, and I came to realize he is out to entice the hustlers. He is out to show the hustlers that once he becomes the president, life will be so easy and cheap, right? Right now, he is showing Kenyans that without me in government, life has become expensive. So, once you elect me as your president, life will become cheap. And you know, hustlers are struggling very hard to meet their daily meals. That means they could be excited, or they become excited when they get a leader who gives them a shoulder to lean on. And that is what William Ruto has been campaigning. That is the strategy that William Ruto has been using to campaign. He is like acting like a shoulder to the hustlers who are suffering. In that, he is like sympathizing with the hustlers. That you know, yes, life is becoming very difficult. He's sympathizing with them. Hamtaweza kuweka chakula kwa meza kwa sababu Raila yupo. Hamtaweka you know, I don't know how to explain this issue until you understand it. Ruto has been painting Raila and Uhuru as expensive creatures, right? He has been painting them as people who will never understand what the hustlers are going through, according to Ruto. Why? Raila is a dynasty, Uhuru is a dynasty, and Ruto, according to him, is an hustler. So he belongs to the class of other hustlers, the less privileged. You see, the poor. That is the class he belongs. So for him to entice them, he must come down from his choppers and mingles with these people. Yani atoke kwa ndege, ateremke chini, anyenyekee, aingie ndani ya wanyonge, ajifanye munyonge, though si munyonge, lakini he is playing victim, right? He is playing victim kama a fellow munyonge, but in real sense he is not a munyonge. Ruto misemo yake, maneno yake na kinywa chake kinajaribu kuplay hustler victim to convince the hustler that, you know, I am one of you, kimazungumzo, right? Lakini kimatendo na kimaisha yeye ni dynasty. Ruto has choppers, the most expensive choppers you can ever imagine. Ruto has thousands of land of acres. Akona makampuni kadhaa. Now, he is showing Kenyans that, see, right now, Raila is not yet in the government, but the cost of unga is 200. That means when he takes power, the cost of unga might double to 500 as per Ruto. And I've ever told him in this platform, nikamwambia, you cannot fight the people who have power and ability, right? You can never fight a person who has the power and ability. That person can kill you anytime. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today is on 18th. We have exactly 20 days to the general election, right? Exactly 20 days to the general election. Leo ikiisha, tukifika kesho, we have 19 days to the general election. Less than 3 weeks. In fact, ukitoa ile time ya campaign, because towards the week towards the election, there are no campaigns. So we can say we have 2 weeks for campaigns. And now, Ruto has been pushed to the wall. Yani ni ile tu, ni kama tuseme kuna mahali umekuwa ukichota pesa mfereji. You don't own it, but umekuwa ukitegemea. Then all of a sudden yule mtu umekuwa ukichota kutoka kwake, anakata. Or kuna mtu amekuwa akikupatia msaada. Hiyo msaada inasimama all of a sudden. That is what Uhuru has done to William Ruto. Ruto has been telling Kenyans unga imefika 200. So, barely 2 weeks to the election. Serikali imerudisha unga mpaka shilingi 100. You can imagine. From 200 and something to 100 shillings. You didn't get me. Campaign backbone ya Ruto ni kwamba the current government, backed by Raila Odinga, is pushing Kenyans to the wall by increasing the cost of living. So, Ruto, I want you to understand my explanation very well. So, Ruto is playing victim by pretending to be a hustler so that the less privileged can accommodate him, the poor, so that they can see, oh, this person is one of us. But in real sense, Ruto is never poor. He's only playing a victim to gain votes. Now listen. This has been his backbone. Campaigns. Raila is expensive, Uhuru is expensive. Why? Because I left them to work. So, nilipowacha, they have lost the direction. So, since I left them, life has gone up. They have lost the direction. Meaning, I was their director. So, if I was their director, if you elect me now as a full-fledged director, then the things I used to direct when I was in the government, I will redirect them twice. Meaning, when I was in the government, if the price of unga was 100, if I become a president, then I will bring it down by half. Meaning, you will buy it at 50, playing victim, so that he can get sympathy votes. Now, Uhuru Kenyatta sat somewhere, and Raila wakasema, hii kijana ametuzoea sana. Hii kijana tumebakisha wiki mbili to the general election. Sasa ndio tunaelekea climax ya campaigns. What we do ni kukata mgongo. Na Kenya wamefanya, ukiangalia speech zote za Ruto, all speeches, he only has one agenda. Bei ya maisha imepanda. Hiyo tu. Hiyo ndio manifesto yake for the past like 3 weeks. Hiyo ndio imekuwa manifesto yake. Now the president amekata hiyo mgongo, amewacha Ruto kwa kiwanja. Now Ruto is floating. I think right now then a crisis meeting plotting to form another propaganda, because propaganda ya unga leo it has failed completely, imekufa. So as from tomorrow, in fact, where I am in Kisii right now, I tried to walk into petroleum stations and I couldn't find fuel. Some like total, some of the stations they didn't have fuel. Why? The price of unga has been brought down. So they are fearing. Wanaogopa. He? Kama unga imerudi mara mbili, half. Ni kama pia mafuta itarudi. Right now, a liter is around 160. So they are fearing that liter inaweza rudi mpaka around 8. So wameficha. They want to know. They are listening to the ground first. Wasikie ni nini naendelea. Now, I'm waiting to see how Ruto will be campaigning. Na ngoja tu nione. Kuanzia kesho na kuendelea. I'm waiting to see how he will be campaigning. Imekuwa wimbo na reggae imezimwa. The song, maisha ni expensive. Unga imepanda. Kitendawili akichukua uongozi itapanda mpaka 500. Sasa reggae imekatwa. I don't know what will be telling Kenyans. Sijui tena atasema Raila kwa serikali tena. I don't know. Sijui watapanga propaganda gani. But then, you know, you cannot find people who have power and ability to change things. They will do it overnight. That's what I've been telling people. And I stand by the sentiments made by Waiguru. You can rent a Kikuyu, but you can never buy a Kikuyu, my friend. Kikuyu ni mtu atakusupport leo. Na wananisikiza wako hapa. They are here. They can witness. They can bear witness. Kwa comment section. Hawa ni watu. You can stay with them. Barely 2 days to the general election. Wakae usiku. Wakiamka kesho, the story is different. Na kazi yako inakwisha. Hiyo ndio mpira wanapigisha Ruto. Na utakuja kuniambia. Mungu akubariki sana. Asanteni sana. Na God bless you. Keep subscribing. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.